Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tier 2 SLR Silverstone. We're a bit late on this one. A few technical issues today, but joining me on the mic today is Fedivara, and as you can see, Kiko in pole. Fedivara, any surprise there?
Looks like... No, really? I said it before, and yeah, it looks like he's also gonna improve, even if I don't think he needs, because yeah, Yoda invited his time, but maybe Flatred, who knows? But yeah, now we're approaching Cops, which this year you cannot take it flat out, at least on the game, and after Maggots and Baggots you flat out, and you're not maybe a little bit of tap on the brake, and yeah, after going here on the program, the second and third straight, I don't remember. And yeah, after here we're approaching Stowe. Here you brake after the 50 meter. We're braking the stone, and yeah, now approaching the final chicane, and let's see if Kiko is gonna improve this time. But yeah, 27.4 his previous time. Let's see this one. 27.2.
Wow.
Maybe we got who we got here. Okay, Vladrid 27.5 and Meepo 27.4. So your also your gamer now is improving almost 2 tenths. So yeah, here is Stowe. Also here braking a little bit later than the 100 meters braking border. And let's see if he can steal the pole. No, he can't. So yeah, Kiko, I'd say, retakes the pole for the third time or fourth. But yeah, that was pretty quick qualifying sessions. After this technical issues, yeah, it was very quick session of qualifying. But also keep an eye on Christian, which is his first race as tier 2 driver. And also would say to Joe, it's his home race, so is he gonna win this one? Who knows?
Of course he is. Yeah, it's his home race, as you say, so the crowd will carry him to victory. But he's gonna have his work cut out for him today because he didn't qualify too well, it seems.
P15, so yeah. Come on, Joe, go faster. And also, yeah, Heat P9. And let's see, Kiko, Meepo, Flatred, the top 3, and after we got Yaku, AR Gamer, P5, which I think last week he finished on podium or top 5. I remember it was a good race for him, and Yoda P6, and he won in Austria last week, ahead of Kiko. And after Skin Tony laps on Heat, Tunari, that's the top 10.
Yeah, I'd say really impressed with Meepo's lap there, just under 2 tenths behind Kiko, who is a quality merchant and is the man to beat. But we've seen he is beatable on track. All it takes is the wrong strategy call here or there, or I was about to say as well, weather, big factor here, but I don't think it's going to be a factor in this race because look at those guys, Fedivara. It looks like we're in Italy.
Well, today Italy was very bad. There was like a thunderstorm, so yeah, it was.
Yeah, maybe we swap weather for this day, cause
we exchanged the weather.
Well, I have to say, anytime I race at Imola, it tends to be rain there. So what's going on? I mean, at least supposed to be a warm climate, isn't it? With like sunshine 24/7, 365.
That's, I would say, climate change.
Okay.
That's the only reason. Yeah.
Okay, let's get political. Let's not actually. I mean, one thing we can say about this F1 game is it is carbon neutral. I think for the most part. Although someone will probably argue that all the computers are generating a lot of heat and stuff. But yeah.
Well, let's speak about serious things. I was about to say the championship, the standings of private championship. We got actually Kiko leading with 73 points, and Yoda second on 52, and Vladimir 46. That's the top 3, but also we got AR Gamer P4 and Lavi Vasile P5. Meepo 6th, Yagu 7th, Tunari 8th, Joel 9th, and Heat 10th with 12 points. And speaking about the the Constructor Championship standings, we got RP in 1st, McLaren 2nd, and Williams 3rd. And so yeah, it looks, championship looks pretty tight. Kiko, as you said, is beatable on the race. He's very good on quali, but maybe sometimes he made some wrong strategies or some lack of pace on the race. But yeah, he's a very fast driver.
Yeah, and if memory serves me correct, Jagu was contending for that win last week as well. But as you say,
it was spun. Brackets.
I mean, this is a big thing here. Like, if you look at the tire strat, we're looking at a lot of guys on mediums and a lot of guys on hards. Very split field throughout the field, and that is basically down to it's either medium hard or hard medium. That's pretty much the only viable strategies here. Someone might go hard medium, and I don't know who that was who joined, but I really hope he. Yeah, he's too late. He can't actually join the race, thankfully. But yeah, I mean. What I'm trying to say is hard, medium, medium, hard, but it is definitely better to start on the hard tires. But a big factor in that is warming up those tires. Obviously, hards take a bit more effort to warm up than the mediums. So the key here for the hard guys at the very start is to hold off the medium guys, or to try to keep up with the lead medium guys. As we're about to take off at Silverstone, Federer, I'll hand the mic over to yourself.
Well, it's your home race. You should do it.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I'll be tripping over my words for this one. I think you'll do a much better job. You can take it away. It's Silverstone in Italy. Let's go.
Okay, so I can see the lights actually. 5 lights now, and yeah, the 5 lights are out, and we'll go with a very good start of Kiko, which is on medium, but also Vladimir got past Meepo, which is actually on hards, and Ayer Gamer went faster, better start than Meepo, and yeah, Kyo, we got some collision at the back. I think it was Tonari out turn 1 with Larson, Joel teammates, and yeah, Kiko flattered again, first and second. We know they are fighting since the first race, and yeah, Gamer third with a very good start on hards, keeping behind the Jaguar and overtaking Meepo, which didn't get the best start.
There's battles going on here at the back, Federer, Lepson and Futuristic. It looks like Lepson's struggling to get these tires up to temperature, and everybody else is taking advantage of that as Lepson's falling down the order for now. But this is what I was talking about. These hard guys, I mean, you can see at the front, our Gamer down to P4, Sir Jagu up to P3, Vlad Red moves up position to P2, Meepo all the way down to P5, wasn't able to get the temp in the tires, I think, and that really showed on the opening lap there.
Yeah, probably, but look at our Gamer. He got a very good start, probably warmed the tires better. But yeah, now Meepo is trying to attack AR Gamer. Here we are in Stowe. And let's have a look behind, because Meepo got up to P13. And we got Futuristic. He spun. Stowe, I don't know what happened, if he got any collision with someone else. But yeah, Kiko now, lap 2. Yeah, 26 lap, and as you say, strategy is gonna be medium hard or hard medium, unless we get any safety car, which could make some changes on the strategy. But it looks like, yeah, now Kiko already over 1 second, pick up to Flatred, and I wanna see the battery levels. Telemetry, where is it? I can't see. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, 65% for Kiko and 67% for Vladred.
Yeah, Vladred, I think he just needs to use a bit more of this. Oh, he goes wide through cops there. I wonder if he put up a warning for that.
I think it's one.
Yeah, I think that's one of the spots you'll see get drivers pick up warnings. I mean, you can lift off the throttle as you go off wide there, and it usually does negate the warning. But yeah, Vladred seems to be struggling here. He is falling off Kiko at the moment.
Jago is doing very well because 6 stats and yes.
And Meepo passed our Gamer, and that's without the use of DRS. DRS not available until next lap. Meepo up to P4.
Yeah, also it's gonna be interesting to see if the guy behind you start on parts.
Starting screens on.
Yeah, got it.
And yeah, behind this gonna be interesting to see the guy who started from parts, because yeah, Joel got actually a very good start and he's close to Christian, which is on mediums. And but also yeah, we got Dice, Life as Solar, Heat, all this guy on hard mediums, which they need to, of course, to overtake, for example, Yoda. And yeah, also the guys side if they want to get the chance to get a podium.
Yeah, there's a lot of DRS trains forming here, isn't there, Fadavara? And it's like you say, the guy at the lead part of the DRS train, they're the ones that are most under attack because they will not have DRS. Like the likes of Yuta, Meepo as well won't have DRS, but looks like Meepo's finding a bit of pace on those hards in P4. He is closing the gap on Jagu, and Jagu's on those mediums, so should have a bit more pace in those tires right now. But the thing about the hards is they just get better and better each lap. Oh, as Meepo spins out, and he is, yeah, just out of Magus Baggets onto the hanger straight, gets spat out, does a 360, no damage, and there's a car as well behind him going off. It's Matt the pilot. What is happening in Magus Baggets here? It's churning drivers out left, right, and centre.
Maybe wrong tire pressures.
Oh, and Joel as well spins. Sorry, Fedivar, but yep, that is another one.
We got 3 spins in a lap.
Stow corner, yep, Stow corner. That was. It can be quite easy to do that. I mean, especially if you're in the wrong gear. If you're too low a gear,
well,
I found.
Go and side by side to the Hamilton straight. Yeah, look, Nipa got much better actually, but yeah, why? Let's see, is he gonna break later? No, he had to back off, of course, to not crash into his teammate.
Yeah, do you know this corner is called the loop?
Which one?
The one they just went through. That, you know, that real tight one in sector 1.
I didn't. No.
Yeah, apparently it is true. Yeah. The loop, even though it isn't a loop, really, it's just a sharp bend.
Okay. Nice to know.
Controversial, I know, but yeah. Let's get back to this race. I mean, look at this DRS trend for P4. Although Sir Yuta just dropping out of DRS range again, he's going to have to use a little bit more ERS to get on the back of that. But it looks like he's making a bit of inroads here. He is able to hold off these guys behind, but he is looking very pacey there, as he's got DRS. Ooh, up front, yeah. Got some action. It's Jagu gets moved on Vlad Red, and we're going to see most of these moved on the hanger straight there. As I believe there was a move at the back somewhere. Maybe Tenari and Meepo just exchanging position briefly there. Lepson is recovered from his earlier incident in the race. He's up to P11. I was speaking to him before the race. He does have a lot of pace at this track. He does like this track a lot, so hopefully he can move up the order as well. But yeah, I mean, right now the guys in the best position I think are R Gamer and SIR Yuta. It is a SIR or SLR.
No, it's not SLR.
Yeah, I keep getting it wrong. I just look at him and think Sir Yuta, but he had some kind of abbreviation for another league, I believe.
So we got behind the gap was still pretty close, I would say. Well, we got sector 1. I think it's still futuristic. Yeah, I think it was futuristic, or no, wait, no, it was Le Mat.
Yep. Matt is struggling.
Him being pretty fast.
Yeah, I think he finished P10 after an early incident. But Futuristic is no luck, it seems, in Tier 2. He's currently running at the back. I mean, he might come back into it, but I mean, if he's able to catch up with Matt in P16, he's got a 16-second gap then to P15. So he needs to just get his head down and just bang in those laps.
And by the way, look at Kiko battery level. Already on 15% and while Yaku 65. And he just said the the fastest lap time, Yaku.
Why do you think, do you think Kiko just went for fast slapper? That's why his ERS is so low, or is he just...
No, I think Kiko maybe needs to improve in, in this part of racing, which he really abused of battery sometimes. I remember Miami against Daisy, which a Daisy was just recovering battery, was just chilling behind, and he could just pushing. But maybe sometimes it's better, to get passed by the guy behind and stay within the second and to try the move later. But also, it's worth to mention that Kiko is his first season on SLR, and he's already been showing great pace.
Yeah, and Tenari and Meepo, the two Ferrari boys, are starting to work their way back through this field. Tenari able to get Christian there, and Meepo ahead of Lepson right now as they go through Magus Vegas. And I wonder if we're going to see a move here, maybe from Lepson. He's too far back, I think, for now. Is Tenari close enough? No, Lepson has that protection of DRS, but I think it's only a matter of time.
I think it's like he's starting to struggle a bit because there is our gamer which is catching up pretty quickly. 1.5 seconds, but I don't really know. It's the tire degradation, but I remember Silverstone is pretty low. So what do you expect to see the mediums at this stage of the race already struggling?
Yeah, I mean, they don't really fall off, but the hards just feel better and better, as the car gets lighter and, the tires get more worn. The hards just, yeah, you can just keep pushing on the hards, but I think the key here is to try to maximize the time you have on the mediums. So you may see guys starting to pit as early as lap 12 off the hards onto the mediums. I struggled to make the mediums last from lap 12 to the end of the race, but a lot of other drivers are able to do that. So I think, yeah, from lap 12, that's when the window will open for the hard guys to go onto the mediums.
Yeah, I think it's true, but your game is in a very good spot, as you say earlier, because it looks like he has a great pace.
Oh, I think Yoda's going to go for a move here. Yeah.
Behind with 0% of battery. So that's very, very interesting to see how much Skipton is pushing to get within the second.
Oh, and there's a move at the back. It's Tenari on Lepson. He's on the inside through sector 3 here, and I've not got the best camera angle. Maybe that was actually the best camera angle, as Tenari just flies past Lepson's front wing and takes that P11. And a lot of penalties coming in, and that's something we haven't talked about. Yeah, well, we touch on it a little bit with the warnings of cops, but yeah, penalties are going to be huge, as there is a battle at the back. It's Matt versus Futuristic through Stowe Corner, heading down into sector 3 here, and it looks like Futuristic has the edge. He is slightly ahead, and yeah, he is able to take that position from Matt. So yeah, Matt's struggling here big time. I wonder if he maybe has a little bit of damage on that car.
It doesn't look like.
Dice in P9 there, picking a penalty. He is a reserve from tier 3. Looking good in P9, but that penalty is not going to do him any favours today.
Yeah, and also, yeah, Blatchford already 4 seconds behind Yag. So basically, I feel like, yeah, if Kiko and Yag just want to start just doing their own race, I'd say, because it looks like, yeah, rather is really backed up compared to the two guys side.
Oh, he gets a really good run out onto the hanger straight, and he's going to go for a move on Skin Tony. I think Skin Tony has DRS open as well as Heat, but Heat going around the outside, and he makes it sick. What a move there from Heat, up to P6.
Yeah, and also Yoda. Yoda now 7th CUP to pass AR Gamer. And also safety car is another thing. When it comes out, like if the safety car would come out now, guys. The final corner, I think he spun.
Oh no, so easy to do that. Overcook the back tires and they'll just give out with too much throttle input, and Dice looking like he's no damage there, but that is costing big time. He's down in P15 and he's cutting the course big time there. I'm not sure what that was about.
Yeah.
And it looks like Matt and Futuristic still going at it as Matt goes wide there onto the start finish straight. Futuristic holding P16 for now. And really, these guys do not want to be fighting at the back because they're just going to lose each other time, yeah?
Well, I think basically now the race is over unless they get a safety car. Because yeah, the gap is huge. They just wanna have some fun at the back. That's
Yeah.
my fault, but
And we've seen the late safety car being a feature in many a race, haven't we, in SLR? So usually, you know, what we found with Silverstone so far, not really many safety cars coming up. You do have a lot of runoff areas, and it doesn't seem to be too much of an issue. But yeah, anything can happen in a race. Ooh, and there is a move at the flat red in the pits, and this is a big feature at Silverstone. The slow pit lane. I think it takes about 30 seconds, maybe more, to get from the pit entry to the pit exit here. And flat red just trundles down at this. I think it's like, what is it, 60 kilometers per hour or 80?
When we got, I see a yellow flag. Oh, Le Mat, yeah, Mat again. Spun.
Oh dear.
I think it was Baggett.
Skin Tony as well. I was in the pits area, but yeah, Futuristic is out. He is spun there pretty hard, and it looks like Matt is going to regain that last position. So there is a pretty immense battle at the back here happening between these two guys. They seem stuck together.
Yeah, they got between Kiko and Yago for a few laps, and it's still the same.
Oh, and yeah, look at Yoda as well on our gamer here. These guys are running the hards, both of these guys. Our gamer's 7 seconds behind P2, so Yoda knows he wants to get this move done and try to work on that gap to P2 as he picks up a time penalty, and obviously not a good thing for him as Yoda engages the DRS, doesn't use any ERS. I think he might have blipped it at the start there, and he decides to go run the outside. Is he going to get this move done? He does indeed. Nice and clean move from Yoda there, who will look to try to rein in those guys in the front pack now.
Yeah, no, really. But yeah, some of the P-Tots live as well. The Williams and Jonas left the session.
So
I'm gonna keep him invited.
Yeah, so looking up here, so the gap is 7.6 from Yoda, and there's something happening here. It's some people we're seeing some of the medium guys pitting. You can pit here, take on hards, get them to the end, but obviously the hard guys, they need to get the mediums to the end, so hard guys want to run a little bit longer here. As you can see, the pit lane, it's so slow. It just feels forever. It feels like you're out of the race by the time you get out of the pits. And we're getting some information as well, as Silverstone organizers didn't put enough tarmac down for Dice. So that is terrible news for Dice. That really is.
Yeah. Very bad news. But
Dice in the pits as well.
I wanna see what Kiko and Yago are gonna pit. Because I think the undercut should be pretty powerful here.
You know what? The overcut here is not bad. I mean, mainly for the hard guys, running a bit longer in the hards. Doesn't seem to hurt them too much. But yeah, the undercut could be powerful as well. And if you're Kiko right now, what are you thinking? Obviously, he doesn't seem to be able to shake Jagu, but he does have a hard runner in peak 3. 7.8. Looks like he still has pace over him at the minute, but these mediums, I think they're at that part where, the peak performance is over, and they'll start falling off any time from now onwards.
Well, if I were Kiko, I would just, wait and to see, as long as the mediums will feel good, I would just stay out. Also because you are in P1, you have anything under control. It looks like, at least. He's still using batteries, but he's still on pole and on P1, and yes, a good pace still. So I would just stay as long as I can, and after I get pressure hards. But the point is, so use a medium. So as you say, the hards get better every lap. So maybe that would be also, a good thing for Vladred, who has pitted 2-3 laps earlier. which now is warm time, so probably is currently on better pace than Kiko. And yeah,
Yeah,
Kiko now is to the pit.
yeah, Kigo and
Yeah,
Jagu in the pits, and able to do so without picking up a speeding penalty, which is we saw a lot of those yesterday. We even saw a drive-through under a VSC for the P2 guy Barasan at the time of the VSC coming out, and we've got heat in the pits as well. Yeah, so all the medium runners, have pitted.
Yeah, he's on the straight, approaching Stowe. So I don't think he's gonna get the undercut work, but he need to use the first lap now to stay close to Kiko and Yago. Let's see Kiko. Well, Flatred is pretty far behind, to be honest.
And we have our first hard runner switching to mediums. It's Lepson. He's went pretty early.
Something happened between Larson and Kiko. Yeah, we have contact. It's like Larson is struggling with a keyboard.
I don't think he is. I think he might be on the pad. I think his wheel is broke, or there's some issue with his wheel, and he might be on the pad, if I'm not correct. I don't think he's on the keyboard though. We had Keyboard Magnuson in Tier 3 race, and it was very clear that he was on a keyboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, Larson quite close to Kiko here, isn't he? Yeah, and Kiko, this is a big thing. Getting the tires up to temperature. These hards take a while, at least one lap to get them up to temp. We may see a move here from Larson on Kiko, which obviously is not going to be favourable for Kiko, but we've got Jagu as well. He's out of DRS range off Larson, interestingly. So that'll cost him.
He has doesn't. Yeah, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, and look at this. Very early pit stops from the hard runner guys at the front of the field. All three, Meepo, Gamer, and Yoda, all deciding to come into the pits at the end of lap 13. So an early pit stop, but this is what I'm talking about. They're maximising the amount of laps they get on the medium. Obviously, the medium will be the slightly faster tire over the hards.
Yeah, of course, but I don't see any points, any chance which the medium, runners can gain like a few seconds to the hard, because I think actually in this track the gaps between the different tires compound is not that huge.
Yeah, and I think Yoda made up some time there, if I'm not correct. And Vlad Red comes out right in between Gamer and Yoda. And Gamer, yeah, he's struggling to get these tires. Even the mediums take a while to get up to speed. And Vlad Red obviously has his tires up to optimal temperature, and he's up to P7.
Over to Larson, and now here is a little bit of battery. He really needs to get that DRS Kiko, because if he gets it after,
yeah,
it's just about staying behind Kiko and trying to move at the right time.
Yeah, and he must be thinking, is it worth dumping all my ERS now just to try to get that gap down to under a second, or am I better just, being patient with the ERS? But I think he's probably best just dumping it and trying to get that, get a really, really fast lap in and get that time under 1 second. Once he's in DRS range, he can then use that time to harvest the DRS back. As we're seeing a guy in the pits again. Oh, Christian free, second time penalty. I thought that was a speeding penalty. Larson in the pits in. And Bob confirming that, yeah, Larson is on the pad and he's hitting it right now. Hello to Bob in chat.
Also George before now, but yeah, he's on all two parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight P1.
Tenari P1, yeah, so he'll be loving that right now, but he does have to pit. And as I say, the pit stops here cost around 30 seconds, so he's going to come out quite far back. I think we're at about P11, P12, maybe P10.
Yeah. And yeah, we're already lap 15. So yeah, 11 laps to go. And here we go. Behind.
Joel is off. Yeah, Joel has spun, so it goes from worse to worse for Joel because he still has to pit, and now he's down in P9 and probably will pit this lap, and unless he wants to go to softs at the end maybe and try to steal that fastest lap time.
Yeah, maybe that's the thing to do, but yeah, from Joel probably is hoping
Ooh,
as futuristic and mad for
yeah.
safety car.
Tenari is in
And
the pits, so most of the guys have pitted. It's just really Joel and Futuristic and maybe Matt at the back have yet to pit. Everybody else has, so I think Kiko's going to assume the lead of this race again. Be interested to see where Tenari comes out, but yeah, Jagu's still maintaining that gap, but he isn't making any inroads right now. Vlad Red, though, is just outside DRS range of Yuta, as Yuta sets the fastest lap, so that'll be good for Yuta's confidence in this one.
yeah, but it's still 7 seconds. He has a few laps, and after that, he become faster. But I was seeing Kiko 6% of battery and out of 10 laps. It's gonna be so hard to defend, if possible, from Kiko at the moment in which Yago will take that DRS. Because yeah, now 9% battery is really low.
Oh, and there's something happening. It's we've got to move. It's Meepo past Heat for P6. This is for track position, and Skin Tony retires in the pits there, so he's had enough of this race for today. But yeah, Meepo, a nice move there. Obviously on the fresher tires, the fresh mediums against fresh hards. Oh, and I think he's going to battle. Yeah, he's going to fight this back. Meepo is going to be very vulnerable to a DRS attack here. And Heat has a bit of ERS in the pocket as well to use, and it looks like he gets a pretty stellar run out onto the hanger straight. And yeah, I think this move's going to be done before they get to the next corner. Futuristic 3-second time penalties. These time penalties coming in thick and fast at this part of the race.
Yeah, I think most of them are at tops. Or maybe even turn 1.
Did you just have a drink there, Fedivar?
Sorry?
Did you just have a drink? It sounded like you just had a drink.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you will not have the drink, bro. There's too much racing going on to have a drink. Actually, I'm gonna have a sip of tea here as Heat and Meepo are battling hard. This is great. Meepo down to P7 again. So yeah, as said, Heat went for the move on their DRS ERS, but I think this battle's gonna play out for a while here as Meepo is going to go for the move here down the short DRS straight. He does have the inside line. That's going to be pretty crucial. I wonder if Heat's going to be able to hang it in or maybe do a switchback. It looks like he won't have the opportunity to do so. And yeah, Meepo, he's got to make these medium tires work right now.
Yeah, Yago 1.2 seconds behind Kiko. And yeah, I think Yago in this moment is definitely faster than Kiko. Because yeah, Kiko's 6% of battery.
Yeah.
And also you're a gamer. P5. Well, mediums. And Bladder looks like also last week. And also around Miami looks like there are a few points of the race which looks like yes, no pace.
You know what? I just stepped in last minute to do commentary today. I was going to be chiefing for Yagu, Yuta, and Futuristic, and if I was in there right now with Yuta or with Yagu, I would be telling them use that ERS. Look, he's 1.1. He's tantalizingly close to being within DRS range, and Kiko has no ERS. He's using it up every lap, and Yagu, he just needs to use a bit of that ERS, and he'll have that under 1 second, and then at that point be able to harvest ERS. But he might not know this information, so I wonder if this is going to cost him a race victory today. As yeah, Yuta is not closing in on these guys at all. The gap is now 8 seconds, so it's actually increased. As we're seeing Joel in the pits for softs.
Yago got a little bit of a moment, he was about to spin. But yeah, really, Yago needs to get to the DRS range, because it's also to put some pressure to the guy ahead, especially the leader.
Oh look, he's made a mistake, Yagu has, because he's dropped back.
I just said it.
Sorry, I'm on a delay here. I'm an old person. It takes me a while to process these things. But yeah, I see in chat, McKenner and Damien both saying alien. I think McKenner's maybe calling Meepo an alien. We often see this. The Finnish guys do like to support their own. Sometimes we even get celebrities in there, like the Finnish celebrity Tinu, who is a big deal, I am told.
Okay, yeah.
Yagu starting to get this gap under control again, 1.3, so Yeah, all he needs to do, I almost want to go into the VC channel and tell him, just dump some of that ERS and you'll get that gap. But
And I 3 second after 3 second penalty.
yeah, and he's had a bit of a moment there as Joel gets past him. Joel on these fresh sauce. We may see a fastest lap from Joel pop up on screen any moment.
Yeah, it's soft, but yeah, 14 seconds. So I think his race is pretty done. If there are no safety car.
I think Tenari as well is lining up Lobby Vissol for a move. Is he going to go for an hour? It looks like he will. He's dumping some of his ERS. He's got DRS and a bit of Slipstream there in hand. Sends a move down the inside, so now he just needs to build up a bit of a gap to cushion him from a revenge attack on the hangar straight.
Well, Yago looks like, I don't know if he really can't catch. Oh, now he's using battery. Not too much, but looks like he can't get into that 1 second.
Yeah,
1.2 seconds
it's
now.
really frustrating, this track, because like, yeah, when you're at this phase of the race, you tend to be around people on your pace, and trying to get gaps down is a big ask. As Yagu almost running onto the sausage curb out of the last corner, and Yagu actually setting a fastest lap as I say that, so Yagu still got pace in this car. The gap is 1.3. There is only 5 laps after this one left. Can Yagu do it? Is he going to pull something out of the bag here in the final moments of the race?
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard because Yago has only 30% of battery left. So if I was him, I would just deploy it to get the TRS, but he's not doing that, and yeah, actually he's not gaining time. Now he's losing it. But let's see behind who we have. We still have AR Gamer, which is very very close to Bloodred.
Yeah, and
And also Yoda. Yoda is third. Actually.
Yeah, Yoda doing well in third, but he isn't able to close that gap down. It looks like it is slightly increasing, even though Yoda's on the medium tires, which should be a bit of an advantage over the hard runners. But yeah, our gamer as well, he's doing pretty good. But Meepo, gotta be careful. Meepo is always on the prowl. He's in P6. He's had a few incidents himself. Who knows what would have been the case if he didn't have that earlier incident? Meepo, he could have been contending for the win, but yeah. Tenari as well as teammate in P8, so could be a few moves left in this race as Kiko responds to Jagu's previous lap record, and Kiko going fastest on lap 20.
Yeah, that means the hearts are very very good. That means like they pretty have the same pace every lap.
Yeah.
But yeah, 29% now the battery for Yaku, and he really needs to get that second. He really needs to get that DRS if he wants to try to win, or otherwise he has to hope for Kiko's mistake, or maybe a penalty. I'm actually gonna check the race director.
Yeah, have a look at that. I just want to ask
Kiko?
Chat, who do you think's going to win this race? Do you think Kiko's got a sewn up, or we're going to see a late race charge from Jagu? Obviously a mistake from Kiko, who just through we've seen a few guys struggle through maggots packets, but Kiko doesn't tend to make mistakes. A lot of these top guys, yeah, you don't really see mistakes from them. So I tell you what, Meepo is closed in rapidly on our gamer, so Meepo doing what he needs to do here. He is low on ARS and looks like his fuel's marginal as well, as Dice picks up another time penalty, and that's probably
Kiko, by the way, Kiko has 2 warnings. Jagu and Yota 0.
Oh, there we go. That's another huge factor. If Jagu's able to put pressure on, that might force Kiko to make an error and pick up that 3rd warning, which will equate to a 3-second time penalty, which will play right into Jagu's hands. As Meepo is tantalizingly close to DRS range of our gamer. They're both on equal tires, and our gamer is in DRS range of Flat Red. So Meepo's actually been able to catch up with our gamer, even though our gamer's been getting DRS on at least two places in each lap. Yeah, and Meepo now within that DRS range. Is he going to get it this time? He is indeed. You can see it loading up. There we go. Meepo can now maybe use this time just to harvest, but we are running out of laps here, so yeah, Meepo wants to just balance the harvesting with the pushing, because there is a few positions ahead that he could still take by the end of this race.
Yeah, futuristic apparently as well.
Yeah, obviously 3 second time penalty. I did ask chat there to see who they think's going to win the race, and no one responded. Obviously, because they're speechless, because this race is so immense, and our commentary is just awe-inspiring. That's what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
They're just on the edge of their seat. You know, they just. It's intense. I know. I've watched back our races, and I'm the same.
There is a gamer which got thrown in the inside to Flatred.
Nicely done. Tenari as well gets past Heat. So, yep. A few moves here happening in the late stages of the race. I think our gamer, that was key for him. He needed to get that move done because he was about to come under attack from Meepo. And Meepo then now has Vlad Red ahead of him. Has to get past him before he can get past our gamer.
Yeah, and I was looking again at like Yaku, but I don't know. It looks like he has the better pace. He's better, you know, in each corner. Especially at the entry, he's much faster than Yaku. I can see it.
Oh, Heat's had a moment. Heat's off at the loop as he makes his way through entry, which is the corner after the loop. I'll have you know. I did my research. Yeah, Heat. Oh my god, that time penalty as well as that incident is going to cost him big time. And look at Lepson, P10 currently, 12 seconds behind here, but he is in the points. And Futuristic as well, not far off the points, so he's had a good comeback from his early.
But Futuristic still have to beat.
Oh yeah, well there is that. What? Oh, he's waiting for that safety car. It's not happening. I mean, if it happens now, fair play to him, but yeah, I just can't see a safety car coming on now. And obviously there's no safety car on the last 2 laps of the race, so yeah.
Well, now we got 1.1 second to gap.
Ooh.
Let's see if he's gonna deploy her battery. No, he's not, but should have a little bit of though, but...
Oh, this is exactly it. I was going to say that Jagu, maybe he's saving up for a rainy day here, you know, with this ERS, and this is the time he's going to use it. He does blast it a little bit as Joel gets a time penalty back in P14, but Jagu, is he going to get within DRS? And Meepo as well. Meepo past Vlad Red, sends it down the inside there. Nicely done from Meepo, and Meepo just almost within range of our gamer in P4, so potentially Meepo could get a P4 finisher unless our gamer is able to hold him off in the dying moments of this race.
Yeah, Yagu still, I don't understand what he wants to wear because 2 laps to go, we are at lap 24. So really needs to get to the DRS.
Yeah, but look at that, so close. 1.1, it might even drop down to 1.0. Is he going to get it on this lap? If he used just a little bit of more ERS, he might have got it. And it looks like he might get it anyway, regardless of that. It's just teetering. Oh, there we go. It's under. Is this too little too late though? But yeah, he needs to have a very good exit here on the start-finish straight to stay within DRS range. And Jagu setting the fastest lap of the race. Kiko's going to see that, and it's going to put the pressure on Kiko. Are we going to see a mistake from Kiko? Is he going to go outside the track limits here and maybe pick up a penalty? That would be devastating for him. He would automatically lose that P1 spot if that is the case.
I think Kiko is in a very good position. Siaku now does not have too much battery, so that's why he probably needed to get into the DRS earlier, because he would have recovered battery, but now it's gonna be pretty tight to the end.
Yeah, I think Jagu's not going to use any DRS. Oh, as I said that, he just blipped it. But yeah, he's going to be very conservative with his ERS on this lap and maybe go for the attack on the final lap, now that he does have that DRS sorted. And we're going to see how much he gains on this hanger straight once they get through Magus Beckett's. Jagu's Nice lines through Maggot's Beggets onto the hangar straight. Here we see we've got a yellow flag. There's two cars at the back are off. It looks like Matt and Futuristic have had a running in together.
Yeah.
And that's after Futuristic had pitted for those softs. Dice as well pits again for softs. Labi Vasul picks up a penalty. It's all kicking off here as we...
And right now there is also Meepo, which is now in the straight. Let's see if he can get a Year Gamer here. No, he can't. So yeah, that's the final lap already.
Our Gamer going wide. Yeah, it's the final lap. We're going to see a few moves here, so let's keep our eyes peeled, Fedivar. Meepo's almost pushing our Gamer for the final corner.
So you're gonna 7/10 to gap. I think it's gonna be so difficult. Depends just a little bit of ERS, but yes, 7/10.
Yeah, he's gonna have to absolutely nail sector 2 here. And taking a wide line through Lufield.
And yeah, he got a very good exit.
He's using a bit of ERS as well, but the more he uses now of the ERS, the less he's going to have in the hangar straight, and that's going to be the best opportunity to overtake Kiko.
Big chance.
It's all going to come down to Maggot's Beckets. Nice lines by both drivers here. And it looks like Kiko got a pretty good exit. Oh, Jagu going a little bit wide there. And this is it. It's going to come down to this. Is the final chance for Jagu. And I don't think he's going to... Yeah, he's too far back still. Even with that DRS and the ERS charge. And unless he does something incredibly silly here, it looks like Kiko's got this move wrapped up.
Was a little bit wide. No, yeah, Kiko. Yeah. So
yeah.
that Kiko takes the win.
What a great
drive.
Great race from him. Yeah, as Jagu P2 and Yuta is bringing it around. He's actually 12.8, so he's lost about 4 seconds in that medium stint to Jagu, but P3 for him. Oh, and Meepo spun, and we've got Vlad Red making a move on our Gamer, so... Oh my word, Vlad Red I think had a time penalty, so our Gamer takes that P4. And where is Meepo going to finish? He's getting overtaken by Labi Vasul. Tanari gets P6, and looks like Meepo does get that P7 spot.
Low on fuel, Meepo.
Labi Vasul P8. Heat crosses the line, and with that time penalty manages to pick up 2 points with P9. But I tell you what, Lepson brings it home. He hung in there, and he brings it home. P10. A little point for him, and I think it's a safe position as Larson crosses the line. Yeah, and we only got Joel and Matt left to complete this one, but yeah, we've got Finnish outcries in chat. No, Meepo. Great comeback, but in the end, slip. Yep, easy done when you're under pressure and all to play for. Unfortunately, Meepo losing out a bunch of points there, but does bring it home in P7. Be kicking himself once again. I mean, he had that earlier incident in the race, and that obviously cost him a lot of time, and then obviously that latter part didn't play out very well for him, but a lot of battles happening.
Yeah. I just look at your channel chat. Yeah, Meepo is very angry.
Oh dear, angry Meepo.
Yeah, we wanna hear him.
We should bring him in with the raw emotion.
So, who's your driver of the day?
I was gonna say Meepo there for a laugh, but let's see. Who do we have?
P7, Master Pro. Yeah, well, he's also the nice Master Pro for Meepo. You know, spinning on formation lap, spinning the same corner. Also during the race, and yeah, spinning. He got pre-spin in a race. So yeah, congrats, Meepo. That's impressive.
That's one way to keep your tires warm, yeah.
Yeah, but also, yeah, who's your driver of the day?
Well, let's see. We got Lavi Vasul started P11, finished P8. Tanari started P10, finished P6. Yoda doing very well, P6 to P3, so massive gains for him and a lot of points on the board. Jagu as well, yeah. I mean, Kiko obviously, I would say, yeah, if he didn't win the race, he would have been driver of the day. He just controlled it from the get-go, got pole position, and stayed in the lead the whole time.
Well, if he didn't win, I don't think he would have got it because he would have
Yeah, that's
he
true.
would
Yeah,
have not
yeah.
controlled the race. But yeah, I think Kiko deserved this driver of the day because he just leads on the track since the first lap till the end. But I think Yaku also and Yoda will be my choices for this race.
Okay, well let's go with Yagu.
Maybe Yaku.
He
It's the
has
fastest lap.
fastest lap, and he was able to keep up with Kiko. He just didn't. Yeah, I think the attack from from Jagu just came too late, didn't it? And unfortunately wasn't able to contend for the win. Got pretty close there in the end, but yeah, didn't do it. So P2 for him as we head over to the interviews, and let's have a look and see who is in the interview channel.
Nobody.
Nobody. Wow. Wow. This happened last week. It's terrible, man. We just get shunned. Oh! Kiko, let's go.
Let's try again. Lapsa.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello, Kiko. So yeah, this time I'm gonna interview him, Chief, if you're okay with it.
Take it away, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
He's okay.
Make it the best interview ever. Let's go.
Okay. So yeah, Kiko, congrats for the win. That was another astonishing drive for you. It was great drive. You've been always under pressure, but at the same time looks like you had everything under control, leading since the first lap till the end, and yeah, pole, win, everything perfect.
Yeah, I'm happy because I'm like fucking tired now because I just pushed like at 130%. I think. I'm like at my limits at the end, and Yagu was pushed me a little bit hard in terms of pressure. That was a good race for me, and I told you last race that I was gonna try to work on my race pace, and I was so consistent at the end, so good strategy, no SC, that was good for me. So and 10 points of Yoda for the championship, that's good.
Also, we noticed that you were running very low on battery pretty early on the race, and why is that? Like, did you feel like you were struggling, or you were just going for the fastest lap?
At the start I was pushing with the battery because eventually in the start of the race I'm losing a little bit of confidence with the stress of the race and everything like this. So my aim was to push and get out of the DRS of Vlad Red and Yagu, and just to get the confidence every lap and push and not like Austria, just like feel my limits. And that's working very well. But I'm happy.
Yeah, you did very well. You did. It looks like, since the first race of the season, you've been pretty impressive, I would say, because, it looks like you're a very, very consistent driver, especially on qualifying. You have a great pace. And next track is gonna be Abu Dhabi. Yeah, it's gonna be Abu Dhabi. And what do you think about that track?
I love the new layout actually. I didn't practice a lot, but I really like the new layout in quali actually because I practice a lot of quali pace. But now let's see in race. Yeah, this is a very good track, and I'm sure it's gonna be a good race.
Yeah, I think so. Are we gonna expect to see another win from you?
Let's see. I'm not gonna say anything because the karma gonna destroy me at the end. So
Yeah. But yeah, congrats again for the
Thank you,
win and for the pole as well. You didn't get the fastest lap.
no,
Yagu
was faster than me in the race actually. He was better than me in the race, but I was just losing like 2-3 tenths in every lap, so that was good for stay in P1. So, but he was faster for sure in race, so I still need to work on this, but that's a good point.
But yeah, I think you prefer the win. instead of But yeah, thanks for joining for the interview, and see you next week.
Yeah,
next week, guys.
GG, man.
See you.
GG.
Bye bye.
Okay, so let's drag Meepo. Do you want to drag Meepo?
Yeah. There we go. Meepo, welcome to the commentator's booth. What a race
Uh,
from you today.
I
3 spins, I think, out of our counted
not
in
two.
total.
yeah,
Well,
no,
okay, one spin
for
and
my
one
club.
getting ramped.
We're not.
Oh,
No, that is controversial though. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be
Doing what?
spinning on the formation lap to get tire temperature. That is.
I didn't try to spin on the formation lap. I just went wide because my tires were really cold.
Oh, okay. You're
I,
li-
I, I didn't try to do anything. I just had cold tires and tried to go flat out through maggots and packets. Worst decision in my life.
You live and learn, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
just talk about, for you had a few, I think, 2 big incidents that kind of cost you. Like, just tell us from your POV what took place here.
Okay, so lap 2 or 3, I was P4, something like that. I accidentally went to 5th gear and went full gas, that's why I spun. So that was fun.
And what corner was
I,
that? Was that Stowe corner in Sector 3?
no, there are maggots and packets
Ah, okay, okay.
going to the hangar straight. I went there flat out accidentally with the gas.
Yikes.
Never do that. And last lap, last corner, AR gamer just hit me.
Oh, we missed that. Yeah, we just caught the tail end of that. We kind of figured you just span out, on the exit of the corner. But yeah, you're saying our gamer and yourself have it had it come together. So maybe a report against our gamer.
I mean, P4 in the end, but it was P7 because of that now. So maybe.
Yeah. So are you how happy are you about that?
No, I'm not happy at all. Like,
I expected you to be angrier. I thought we were getting
no, but
angry
like,
people there.
I was happy that I made that comeback drive to P4, but after getting rewarded by getting rammed, that just made me more annoyed, not like angry, annoyed that I just got rewarded with that.
I've never seen Meepo angry. So, yeah.
Okay, maybe I was angry when that happened. I like kept screaming at Makander and Alex and Tunar, but like
Wow.
otherwise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just,
unfortunate. Last lap. I mean, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen the last lap, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah,
next time not spin.
yeah.
Because if you didn't spin, you wouldn't have fought with AR Gamer. So it would have been, everything clean and smooth.
Yeah, totally. But I assume I would have spun anyways later in the race if I didn't spin earlier,
Do you think you had the pace for the win actually? Because
I mean, totally. My quali lap was bad because outside noises. Let's say that I lost like in total like 10 or 2 tenths in it, but like otherwise maybe for the race pace I could have won if I didn't spin.
But yeah, tomorrow you have a tier 1 race, so let's win it.
I mean, if I can keep the same pace like today.
Yeah. Well, without the spins, of course.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
right.
and people, like, just from my point of view, I would say we want to see you not have spins because we want to see what would happen if you have a good race. Are you able to win a
Yeah.
race? Are you able to beat Kiko? So hopefully in future races we can see you put it all together. I mean, Abu Dhabi's next. I think you're a fan of that track. Is that
I'm not.
no?
I
Okay.
hate it so much, to be honest.
Even the new layout? No, you're not a fan.
Yeah. I think they just made it worse with the turn on because my wheel wants to click off. Like it makes a weird like force feedback is in that corner is weird. I usually lose so much time because of it. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Kiko. Your win will be safe in Abu Dhabi. But
Yeah.
there's a bunch of guys can contend for the win. I think just just have to keep it clean and yeah, it's tough out there, bro, isn't it? It is tough sometimes.
Yeah.
People,
Well, Chief, I have a question. Have you watched the Finnish league?
the LOR.
Yeah.
I heard you qualified very high, but
I mean, Okay, last 2 races I've just had back-to-back poles and back-to-back wins.
Wow, I didn't hear that now. That's impressive. And that's
Yeah. So
it,
if I can keep the same pace in SLR, maybe I could, but you know.
yeah. Well, all you can do at this point is just report the incident.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring our. Well, I saw our gamer in the interview booth, but he's actually disappeared. Maybe he's not doing interviews right now. Oh, he's back in. We're gonna
He's back.
ask him. So yeah,
He heard you. He heard
tune
you.
in.
He
We
heard
will
you.
we will interrogate him for you. We'll bring him in next. But yeah, thanks for joining us in the commentary booth, and hopefully see you again on track soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
See
Oh.
you.
Fever.
Let's bring our gamer in because we don't want our gamer and Meepo in the same channel because there might be fisticuffs. Our gamer, what was your side of that story? Meepo says you rammed him. That was his wording, not mine.
No, I didn't run him, but I did a mistake. I don't know. I thought I was slow at the corner, so I just did my usual, line and stuff. But maybe it was a lag or something, or he went a bit wide to take a corner, the last corner a bit wider, and I hit him. And also, I'm gonna get so many excuses, so just wear up. Also, futuristic, he I think crashed on the finish line, so that distracted me. So I blame futuristic.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, we're looking at your pace. You were running up there at the front of the grid. You seemed like you had good pace. Yeah, just tell us about like what your tire strat was heading into this race and how it played out.
Yeah, well, first of all, I think qualifying was this was the best qualifying of the whole season. I was like 2/10 of 2.5 of pole and like so close to the guys above, and so I was confident. I had the pace to maybe fight at the top for a podium. But when it came to the race, I don't know, Yoda had so much pace compared to me on the same strategy. So I don't know, I just couldn't keep up with him. I thought he had a limited ERS. I don't know how he could pull away every straight. Maybe he had lower wing or something. I don't know. But it was, I think, good, clean race except the last lap against Meepo. So I'm gonna say just sorry to him.
Yeah, well there you go. I think Meepo is actually probably listening right now as he sieves away somewhere in Finland. Thankfully it's nice and cold over there, so maybe that'll bring his temperature down a little bit. But yeah, these things happen. Yeah, we've all been there, haven't we? Were you? Tell me this here. Were you in a season 6 tier 4? Were you in that race?
No. Season
No.
6, no.
No.
7, I think.
Yeah, maybe 7 it was, and the one I won the Grand Prix, but there was 2 guys ahead of me, and I thought you were one of them. And what had happened was Sector 3, you took each other out and gifted me the win. I don't know if it was you though. Maybe it wasn't.
No. That doesn't not me. No. I was tier 2, so
Oh, tier 2.
I had more pace.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. You're a tier 2 driver. That's well established at this point. Yeah.
Well, I just want to say this is my first incident in SLR. So yeah, I'm hopefully no more than that. I wanted a clean sheet for this season, but sadly, shit happens,
It certainly does. Yeah. But yeah, like I mean, there's a lot of positives to take from that race. We got Abu Dhabi next. Like that's not your home track, but it's close to your home. Yeah.
Close enough. Yeah, close enough. Neighbors, basically.
Exactly. So, what do you think? You think you might take a victory there or have a good result?
When I remember Abu Dhabi, I always go back to I think season 7 when I think I got an almost podium. It was a Zakin's season, and I had good pace there in last game. It was a fun track, but I don't know with a new layout if it's better or not. But I think it's good. Yeah, I like the track. Hopefully I can maybe fight. But Kiko seems to like it more than me, and he has more pace. So maybe not fighting for the win. Hopefully a podium or like a top 5.
Yeah, well, you never know. Abu Dhabi tends to throw up some crazy races. We saw that in the real F1 last season. where Hamilton won the championship. So moving on, yeah, I mean, I'm really see as you get older, you get more resistant to change. So anything like even though Abu Dhabi the new layout kind of suits me a bit better, I still. I'm like, why did they change it? Why? I was just getting used to the old one. Now they're like, oh, let's revamp and take out all these corners and put a big sweeping hairpin in and stuff. So yeah, it's back to the drawing board. But that kind of, that can even the field out a bit. Everybody starting from the same point again has to relearn the track. So yeah, there's plenty of opportunity there for some more good points for yourself. But good luck with the FIA after this one, Gamer.
Thank you. Yeah, it'll be an easy decision, so I don't mind it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're gonna get banned after the collision because
Ah,
Meepo is
At least
will
band, at least
abuse
at the
of his
very
powers.
yeah.
If he's the best friend of Chief, so I'm sorry, but yeah.
well, thank you for having me. I'm gonna leave now. Bye,
Yeah.
SLR.
See you.
uh,
Yeah, thanks for the interview anyway, but we'll see you soon enough, I'm sure, on track. And yeah, we'll speak soon, Gamer.
yeah, hopefully. Goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.
GG. Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, we're planning on interviewing every driver after this race, but none of
No,
them showed
maybe
up.
it's better, huh?
No,
Because if I've got outside, there is like the thunderstorm, like
maybe we should
a lot
interview
of
like
thunders. I
this.
think is. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I'd be lucky if I would be still at this home if it's not gonna fall off.
Yeah, well,
Because outside, I think really we exchanged the weather because in England it's sunny, but here it's not.
yeah, well, where I am in Northern Ireland, it's not actually. It's a bit in between. It's cloudy, but dry enough. But Abu Dhabi is going to be certainly dry track, and you don't see much rain over there, but you do see a lot of heat on track, and I think it's going to throw up another crazy race. I could see safety cars, and I could see a few spinners there as everybody gets up to speed with the new track layout. A lot of unknowns, and yeah, everybody has to figure out tire strategies and all the rest. Um, so yeah, I mean we've got all that to look forward to, but tomorrow is Tier 1, the big one, the creme de la creme of SLR, go head to head, and hopefully Fedivar you'll be on track. But yeah, you got likes of
Hopefully,
Danny,
yeah.
yeah, Danny leading the championship. He is doing, actually I think McKenna's leading the championship right now, but yeah, Danny has been on form recently, so there it looks like that's lining up for a big finale. But all the points are on the table, a lot of them. We're only on round. I think we're on round 5 at the minute.
Yeah, it's 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
So
Let me check now.
we're kind of we're
Yes.
almost at the
No, it's
halfway
4,
point.
4. No, 5.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're almost at the halfway point of the season. There is a lot of points still on the table. There's a lot to play for. Anything can happen really, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. And yeah. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and tune in tomorrow for Tier 1.
Yeah, which I'm gonna win, so
There you
you
go.
don't even need to watch the stream. Well, watch it so you can take some. You can improve by watching me.
If only confidence won races. Won races? That's like the past tense of won races is won. No.
What?
Okay,
What?
let's end the stream here. This is the part where my battery's depleted again, and
Yeah.
I start talking gibberish. So thanks for everyone who made it to this part of the broadcast, and apologies for the earlier technical difficulties. But we'll be back stronger than ever tomorrow with Tier 1, and next week Abu Dhabi. We'll do it all again. Thanks for watching. Thanks Fedivar for commentating with me.
Yeah. Thanks you
Been-
too for repairing. What happened with the technical issues, for recovering it.
I blame, who will I blame? Meepo. I'll just blame Meepo. I usually blame Meepo for everything, so yeah, it's Meepo's
When
fault.
they are gamer.
Yeah, our gamer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all their fault. But that's it for now. Thanks for everyone for watching. We will see you soon enough. Bye bye.
Like,